considering suicide, it's not an answer. I mean, I really can't emphasize that enough. I mean, you might have broken relationships with people, like your family, but I mean, you still have them as your support system, and it's just, I mean, I've never like lost anyone immediate by suicide, but I have seen the effects that it has on people. I've seen the effects that it has on parents just when kids are lost in a car accident. So imagine the pain must be amplified like immensely by losing your kid when when you find out that it might have been something that they could have actually done to like help. I mean, I just and I mean, I know people go through depression, and I mean, sometimes you have those questions. I grew up and I often like felt like I was ignored or I didn't fit in, and I just could not find anyone to connect with. And I would ask those questions. I'd be like, what if I just didn't show up the next day? What if, like, would people be worried about it? I mean, I don't know if I said that to like seek attention, or if I was suicidal and I didn't realize it. I never like attempted anything, but I mean, you do have those low periods, and I mean, but you have to like find something in your life that you're passionate for, whether it be music or art or just spending time with friends or family. You have to believe that there's something there that will keep you there. Um, Suicide, the closest thing that's affected me was there was a fifth grader in my math class, um, like when I was in fifth grade, who I came to school the next day and I found out that he had hung himself with a shoelace. And like people just don't seem to understand that by that young of an age you could still be thinking that like that complex. My younger brother went through a series of depression that like kept him out of like a year and a half of school in middle school, like fifth and sixth grade, and I worried about him every day. I didn't know if he was gonna like try anything because he was always home alone by himself, and it just got worse. I mean, he's with me today and he's one of my best friends, and I thank God every time that I run into him, because like I know that he's come so far from that depression. And I mean, you have to find something to live for. And I mean, while I can't like put myself like directly in your place, and I don't know what the right thing is to say, or even if saying anything will help you. I'm here to listen, and I'm sure that any number of people out there are willing to listen if you just take the time to find them. And so, I mean, just know that you're not alone, and every day someone is going through something. Like, I can't say that you're experiencing the same exact thing as someone else, but I do know that there's always a way to get out of things, and you just have to look for your support system.